Hey everybody, my name is Alex and I hope you're all doing well during these uncertain times. I'm with Alpha Digital and I shot for Thursdays on First last year, or Thursdays downtown now. And today I'm here to show you how to shoot some product photos utilizing a simple at-home setup that's affordable and can be made with objects that you would be able to find all around your house for this year's virtual market. So, what is a lightbox? Lightbox is actually pretty simple when you look at them, and they're utilized for the purpose of shooting products and being able to illuminate it with a nice soft glow that envelops the product that you're shooting. As you can see here, I have mine. It's simply a box with some fabric and some construction paper on the inside. And as you shoot the product, you have lamps on the either side that illuminate the product inside. And here's my lamp. And today I'll give you a few tips on how to make one, in addition to how to shoot products inside of one. So as you can see here, I've got my light box partially deconstructed and I can tell you how I made it. The concept's relatively simple. I bought a box here from Walmart. Looks to have been 16 by 16 by 15 for just a few bucks. Bought that, one side's open, and I ended up cutting squares on two ends of it and fitting cloth to that square and adhering it with just tape. On the inside, I've just got a regular piece of construction paper. It's white, but like I said, you can utilize any color that you'd like. But essentially, I just stick it in here, and then you stick your object in. You can play around with the distance that you want it to be, front to back. Really, the creativity is all up to you. And once you're all ready with that, you put a light on each end, or one end, whichever one you want, and then you can start snapping away. So as far as shooting the object goes, obviously you're only limited as far as your imagination goes. I'll show you how I like to shoot my products, but it's really up to you on how you choose to do it. Personally, I like to make sure that my light fills up the entire piece of fabric that's on the side. Right now I've got it really close and it's concentrated, but it's not really giving it as soft of the light as I want. So what I'll do is I'll just back the light up a little bit and I'll let it fill up the fabric to just help that light diffuse through there. And then as far as the angle for which you want your products to be at, it's really up to you. Personally, I think having a light to showcase whatever you're shooting is important. Obviously I'm only shooting with one light here, but if I had two, I'd be able to illuminate both sides of this beautiful duck. But I'll go ahead and I'll just turn this here, and you can see that as you turn this, the face of the duck is illuminated a bit more, and maybe in some cases you might like that unless you're showcasing the duck from behind like this, in which case maybe having it face this way is a bit better. I think you can get some really cool shots by changing up the color of the background, the intensity of the light, even the color. So this is a really neat way to get some creative shots of your products. As far as shooting the product goes, I personally utilize a Canon camera. You can use any sort of SLR if you'd like, a mirrorless, but don't be fooled, you can really utilize any type of camera that you'd like, whether it be a point and shoot or a cell phone. Here are a couple examples of photos that I've taken with my camera. And I can also show you a photo that I utilized my cell phone for, utilizing this model duck. So, as you can see, utilizing a light box can get some really creative and neat photos for your product to showcase for the virtual market. As far as editing software goes, I personally like utilizing Adobe Creative Cloud because it has Lightroom, and you can download it to your phone, you can download it to your laptop or desktop or what have you to help you with photo editing. And then as far as the light box goes, the size of your box really determines the size of the product you can be shooting. Otherwise, if you have too small of a box and too big of a product, you might end up having to get creative. So when you do have a product that's a little bit too big for a light box that you've made at home, you can certainly get creative by choosing to shoot outside. There are endless ways that you can go and photograph a product. Personally, for me, I like to shoot when the sun's going down or when the sun's coming up because it gives a nice orange glow to it. But really, it's all up to you and what you think works out well. So with that, I hope everybody here is taking something away that would hopefully be useful for everyone and showcasing your product in the virtual market. And I'm excited to see what you guys come up with. Thank you, and stay safe.